Hi, this is Mark Wade from Prudential Fox and Roach, CenterCityCondos.com, and in this podcast, I'd like to talk about a specific building in town known as Bridgeview Place Condominiums in Old City, located at 315 New Street, in between Market and Arch, 3rd and 4th Street. Now, I know Bridgeview Place like the back of my hand. I love this building. I've lived in this building twice in my life. I moved in 1990. I had a one-bedroom, and I moved out a couple years later, and then I moved back in 1994, and I had a two-bedroom. I like the building for a variety of reasons, but let me give you a quick background on the building. It's the old Thomas Scientific building. You know, when you're in second grade and you're looking through those little microscopes, and that's where they were down at 315 New Street in Old City. New Street itself is a cute little cobblestone street, tree line, very nice. Bridgeview Place, 160 units. What's interesting about the building, I think there's a lot of interesting facts about this building. Number one, it's one of the very few low-rise or mid-rise warehouse-styled buildings in Old City that it has a doorman, a 24-hour front doorman, and also on-site management. The building's very well funded. If you look at the, I sell units in there all the time, and I look at their budget and what they have in reserves. I mean, this building has a lot of money in reserves, which is good. I mean, that's a sign, in my opinion, of a very well managed building. Some people piss and moan a little bit about the condo fees, but I don't have a problem with that, and I don't have a problem suggesting to my buyers that a little bit higher condo fee and a building that stashes money away is a damn good thing because, the roof is going to, one day in every building in Center City, the roof is going to leak or the windows are going to need to be replaced or something like that. Well, Bridgeview Place has a lot of money socked away in their rainy day fund, which I find to be very attractive. It lends some stability, in my opinion, to the building, to the prices in the building, to how well the building functions, how well the hallways are kept clean, and the elevators are maintained, and all that kind of stuff. Somebody with a sharp eye came along and redid all the hallways and the common areas of Bridgeview Place about 3 or 4 years ago. It is strikingly modern in the common areas. Every unit has a little storage space in it. A lot of the units there have parking, and there's two kinds of parking. There's either the outside parking in an open lot on site, or the lucky few who have garage parking underneath the building, which is phenomenal. There are 160 units total at Bridgeview Place. Bridgeview Place was done by Historic Landmarks for Living, and at the same time, they also did the wireworks and the castings. A lot of people will find those three buildings to be exceedingly substitutable in terms of style, layout, common areas, financing, location, ceiling height, views, all that kind of stuff. Out of those three, I've got to say, no offense to the other buildings, but Bridgeview Place is without a doubt, I think, the strongest building in Old City for something that's been around for about 20 years and has been condos for a while. The building started out again as a Thomas Scientific, turned into apartments in the 80s, and then turned into condos and sold off in 1988, 89, 90, where all you had to do was put $500 down, and it was a contract for deed where you put $500 down and you make your monthly payments, and after 5 years you refinance, and then it becomes your condo. What else can I tell you? It is a pet-friendly building, so they do allow dogs in the building. I think there may be a size there, restrictions, not sure about that. There is a really nice common courtyard because the building is kind of in the shape of a U, the letter U, so nice interior courtyard, very well planted. Again, well-funded, 160 units. They also have guest parking, which is exceedingly rare. So, it's for 20 minutes or half an hour, but it's in a little separate lot owned by Bridgeview Place. So I think the building has a lot going for it. I picked it as one of the 10 best buildings in Center City in 2009. Just because, a well-priced unit in the building is going to sell fairly well. And if you're lucky enough to get one of what we call the 21 units, there are a stack of units there, 121, 221, 321, on and on, up to 621, that are phenomenal units. Get this, they're corner units, all windows, south and west facing, Beautiful layout, split floor plans, 2 bed, 2 baths. All the units at Bridgeview Place have their own washer dryer, their own central air, and their own heating system, which is kind of nice. I think if you're looking for a moderately priced building in Old City that's or in Center City that's very well managed and very well run and has some stability as far as resales are concerned, has the amenities of on-site parking and is pet friendly and is a doorman building, I have a hard time and a really kind of a groovy look and feel to the units, as you know, a lot of them have exposed brick, big windows, good ceiling heights. It's going to be tough to beat that building. I'm a huge fan. Anyway, Bridgeview Place, 315 New Street in Old City. Check it out. Any more? If you have questions, comments, or concerns about the building, anything you want to know, pick up the telephone, push the buttons on the front of your phone, 215-521-1523. This is Mark Wade, and I'll be happy to talk to you about Bridgeview Place in Old City, 315 New Street. Thank you very much.